So I haven't done a video in quite a while, so here's my current video. So for my current video, I don't know, just feel like doing a video. So I think I'm going to do one of my story parodies. This is going to be the Tortoise and the Hare farting contest edition. Okay, long time ago in ancient Greece, the animals decided to hold a race to see who would be the fastest. So, however, this was not a running race, this was a farting race because these animals had visited Germany while they were on vacation and then come back to Greece with the secrets of fart-inducing German food. Um, the, um, the tortoise and the hare were going to be the two animals who raced because the stereotype was that the tortoise was the slowest animal and the hare was the fastest. So they wanted to see if the stereotype was true or that, it really is it's true instead that you really shouldn't judge someone by stereotypes and that, the truth is much more complex than that. So, the tortoise and the hare were sit down at the table. They sat both down at the table, and they gave each of them the ultimate fart-inducing German meal: beans, cabbage, bratwurst, and beer. So, the tortoise and the hare both started to eat their meal, and both of them pretty soon were gassy, and they started farting. So the tortoise farted several really stinky farts, huge. They came out of his anus with the force of a jet engine. It's those kind of pressurized farts. And the hare soon got some of those farts as well. So they kept on farting, but then after a while the hare said, also I was going to say, in this ancient Greek universe, the hare was thought of as stereotypically fast, not in actually running, but in farting, and the tortoise was considered stereotypically slow in farting, not so much in running. So this was about farting, it wasn't about running. So, so the tortoise and the hare kept on farting, and the tortoise kept at it, but the hare decided, I really don't feel good with all this gas in my stomach and in my intestine, and I don't really like the smell. This is gross. So the hare decided to just walk off for a while and just take some antacid tablets, even though this was ancient Greece and they hadn't been invented yet. This was before the Middle Ages, because now, in addition to classic fairy tales, I'm doing Aesop's fables, and pretty soon I'll be doing American tall tales and maybe just so stories for my story parodies. So, the hare took a couple antacid tablets, and pretty soon his stomach was feeling better and he wasn't farting anymore. But meanwhile, the tortoise kept on farting until he reached 100 farts and he won the farting contest. Now, of course, the hare was pissed because now the tortoise, proved that stereotypes are not the truth, that they distort the truth and they often lead to division and to bad stuff. So the hare, however, didn't want this stereotype to be true because the stereotype worked in his favor. In this version of ancient Greece, farting was considered admirable, and the hare was considered one of the really cool animals because of their constant farting, their alleged constant farting according to the stereotype, where the tortoise was thought of as kind of a loser species because they don't fart as much, or they don't fart as fast. But now it had proven that the world is a much more complex place than, simplified images suggest. So the tortoise won a golden trophy, and everybody held a party for the tortoise, for the tortoise, and then all the animals held a furry rave at night in the tortoise's honor, and so the hare was just pissed off, so he just decided to go back to Germany, travel to Germany, where he could eat all the fart-inducing German food he wanted. The end.